After Mom passed, there was no stability. I was going from house to house. I struggled with bulimia. I went from 145 pounds to around 110 pounds, and suicidal thoughts because just everything that was going on around me. I couldn't find an escape. I still want to spend time with my father and be with my dad. It was confusing seeing my friends have dads that seemed very loving, and my dad was physically abusive and verbally abusive, not just to me, but my mother when she was alive too. Seeing my friends go out with their dads, it hurt. In 7th grade, I just wanted to find something to fill the void. I guess I could also say I needed hope.
I've only ever wanted what's best for Marshall. We both suffered so much loss, especially after losing my daughter to cancer. And seeing what he went through with his mom, the abuse he suffered from his dad, I wanted to give him a home. I wanted him to love Jesus. And I know that despite everything he's been through, God has never left his side. So I fought for custody of him. It was a long battle, but I knew this was what God wanted. For me to give Marshall a stable home where he could finally be a kid again. And then I met Mark. Mark loved Marshall like his own. And not too long after, we got married. That was a happy day. Even though we got married in California, Mark was currently retired and living in Hawaii. I needed to stay in California for my job, but seeing how much Marshall was struggling, I knew the best thing for him was to move with Mark to Hawaii, to have a fresh start, and to finally have a dad.
Jean said, well, let's pray about it. We prayed, and God gave her the guidance and the wisdom and that answer, and Marshall came out to Hawaii. I was a little like, how am I gonna do this? One, how am I gonna do this? And then two, okay, I can do this. I can do this. What does it mean to have a father's love? It's sacrifices, feel their pain and suffering if they have to go through that. Just to give them a hug and know that, the father's love is that, hey man, I'm here for you. There's no question about it. Marshall wasn't like a son. He was my son.
Things changed when I moved to Hawaii. I finally had a family. It was like night and day. I got involved in JLP and had life mentors and emotional mentors like Alvin and Uncle Jer. I started playing music again like I used to with my mom. When my Nana moved out here, we finally got to be a family again. We served together, and I'm always trying to bring my friends to church that don't know the Lord. I was even able to reconnect with my dad, and the Lord's working through him and answered our prayers. Things were hard, but like it says in Romans 8:28, God works all things for good.